International Women's Day is a global celebration of women's achievements, honoring the remarkable contributions women have made throughout history and in our world today. It's a day to recognize the strength, creativity, and resilience of women from all walks of life and to shine a spotlight on the progress that has been made toward equality. But it's also a powerful call for gender equality, a reminder that the journey toward fairness and justice is ongoing, and that everyone has a role to play in building a more equal society. Celebrated every March 8th, International Women's Day unites people across continents, cultures, and generations. On this day, communities come together to support women's rights, amplify their voices, and stand in solidarity for a better future. The day is marked by vibrant events, marches, and thought-provoking discussions in more than 100 countries, each adding their unique voice to the global movement. Its origins date back over a century, beginning as a movement for solidarity and change. What started as a small group demanding better working conditions and equal rights has grown into a worldwide campaign for justice and empowerment. Today, International Women's Day stands as a powerful reminder that gender equality is not just a women's issue, it's a fundamental human right that benefits everyone, everywhere. International Women's Day is for everyone, men, women, and children, who believe in fairness, respect, and the value of every individual. It's a day to come together as a global family, united by the belief that everyone deserves equal opportunities. It encourages us all to reflect on the progress we've made, to celebrate the victories, and to recognize the work that still lies ahead. Each of us can contribute, whether by supporting women in our communities, challenging stereotypes, or advocating for change. The day adapts to new challenges, remaining a vital platform for advocacy. From street protests to online campaigns, International Women's Day continues to evolve, using new tools and voices to push for progress. It's both a celebration of resilience and a call to action, a moment to honor those who paved the way and to inspire the next generation to keep moving forward. As the world evolves, so does the significance of International Women's Day, reminding us that the pursuit of equality is a journey we all share, and that together we can create lasting change. The roots of International Women's Day stretch back to the early 1900s, a time of great social and political change. Across the world, women were beginning to raise their voices, challenging the status quo and demanding recognition for their contributions to society. The early 20th century was marked by a surge of activism, as women from different backgrounds united in their pursuit of equality and justice. Women worldwide were demanding fair work, better pay, and the right to vote. These demands were not just about individual rights, but about creating a fairer, more just society for everyone. Women organized rallies, strikes, and marches, often facing significant opposition and hardship, but their determination never wavered. In 1908, 15,000 women marched through New York City for these rights. Their banners called for shorter hours, better wages, and the right to vote. This powerful demonstration captured the attention of the nation and inspired similar movements around the world. The following year, the first National Women's Day was celebrated in the US, honoring striking garment workers who had bravely stood up for their rights. This day became a symbol of solidarity and hope, encouraging more women to join the cause. This event set the stage for a global movement, as the idea of uniting women across borders began to take hold. The momentum grew, and soon women from different countries were connecting, sharing their struggles and dreams. Clara Zetkin, a German activist and passionate advocate for women's rights, proposed the idea of an International Women's Day in 1910. Zetkin believed that women everywhere deserved a day to unite and demand their rights, regardless of nationality or background. Her vision was embraced at the International Conference of Working Women in Copenhagen, where over 100 women from 17 countries gathered. They agreed that a day dedicated to women's rights would be a powerful force for change. The first International Women's Day was celebrated in 1911 in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland. More than 1 million women and men attended rallies, calling for equal rights, better working conditions, and the right to vote. These early milestones laid the foundation for a worldwide movement that would continue to grow and evolve. Each step forward was built on the courage and persistence of those who came before, The courage of these pioneers continues to inspire new generations. Their stories remind us that progress is possible when people come together for a common cause. Their determination sparked a legacy of activism, lighting a fire that still burns brightly today. Each act of bravery created ripples that reached far beyond their own communities. International Women's Day honors their fight for justice, equality, and dignity. It is a day to celebrate achievements, reflect on progress, and recognize the work that still lies ahead. Their story reminds us that change begins with bold action and that every step forward, no matter how small, can help shape a better future for all. International Women's Day soon became much more than a simple celebration of women's achievements. It evolved into a powerful platform for broader social justice, uniting women from different backgrounds and countries under a common cause. As the movement grew, women began to use this day to demand not only equality, but also peace, fair working conditions, and the right to participate in shaping their societies. The day became a rallying point for those who sought to challenge injustice in all its forms. During World War I, women across Europe and beyond used International Women's Day to protest against the horrors of war and violence. They marched in the streets, calling for an end to conflict and for the protection of families and communities. In 1913, Russian women observed their first International Women's Day, bravely rallying for peace despite the risks. Their voices echoed through the streets, demanding an end to suffering and a future built on hope. Just a few years later, in 1917, Russian women took an even bolder step. They went on strike for bread and peace, protesting food shortages and the ongoing war. Their courage and determination sparked the February Revolution, a turning point in Russian history. Their protest was so powerful that it led to the abdication of the Tsar, ending centuries of monarchy. March 8th was forever marked as the official date of International Women's Day, a testament to the impact of their actions. From that moment on, the day became a symbol of women's strength, unity, and resistance against oppression. It inspired women everywhere to stand together and demand change. International Women's Day connected the fight for women's rights to global struggles for justice, peace, and equality. It showed that the movement was not isolated, but part of a larger push for a fairer world. Women everywhere were fighting not just for themselves, but for a better world for everyone. Their activism inspired future generations to keep pushing for progress. These early connections between anti-war protests, social justice, and the Russian Revolution shaped the future of the women's movement, laying the groundwork for decades of activism and change. The legacy of International Women's Day is deeply rooted in the ongoing struggle for equality and social change, reminding us that collective action can transform societies and create lasting progress. In 1975, the United Nations officially recognized International Women's Day. This elevated the day to a global platform for women's rights. The UN began assigning annual themes focusing on issues like ending violence, education, and economic opportunity. These themes unify global efforts and drive advocacy. The UN's involvement expanded the reach of International Women's Day, especially in countries where women's issues were often ignored. The day became a powerful tool for change and awareness. Each year's theme keeps the movement relevant and impactful. International Women's Day continues to evolve, addressing new challenges. The annual focus ensures momentum for progress. The day's global recognition has made it a catalyst for action. It remains a vital force for women's rights worldwide. Today, International Women's Day addresses a wide range of issues. It's not just about celebrating achievements, but also tackling ongoing challenges. Violence against women, equal pay, and access to education are key concerns. The day highlights intersectionality, recognizing that women's experiences differ by race, class, and more. Activists use the day to demand stronger laws and protections against gender-based violence. Equal pay remains a major focus, with calls for transparency and fairness in the workplace. Education is another priority. Many girls and women still face barriers to learning. International Women's Day advocates for equal opportunities and investment in education. The day unites campaigns for justice, equality, and empowerment. It's a rallying point for change on many fronts. Over the decades, International Women's Day has evolved in scope and influence. Some criticize its commercialization and accuse organizations of performative support. Critics urge genuine commitment to gender equality, not just public statements. Despite this, the day has raised awareness and driven real change. It has empowered women and mobilized millions for advocacy. The evolution of International Women's Day mirrors broader social progress. It challenges us to reflect on achievements and push for more. Looking ahead, International Women's Day has the potential to grow even more. There's a call for greater intersectionality, recognizing diverse women's experiences. Technology and social media will amplify voices and mobilize support globally. Emerging issues like climate and economic justice will shape the day's future. The day can drive policy changes and advocate for stronger protections. International Women's Day will continue to push for equality and systemic change. Its future is bright, with endless possibilities for progress. International Women's Day remains as vital today as ever. It's a time to honor achievements and recognize ongoing work for equality. The day reminds us that gender equality is everyone's responsibility. By 2030, International Women's Day could help achieve major global equality goals. It inspires action, amplifies diverse voices, and drives advocacy. International Women's Day is more than a date. It's a movement. It challenges us to do better and promises a brighter future. The day is a beacon of hope and a catalyst for change. Its potential for progress is truly limitless.